Hi there, welcome to the Getting Started video series, where we run through some of the top tasks you should carry out in your first couple of weeks using the technology. This first video covers technical performance and how to fix on-page SEO elements of the URLs that make up a website. These elements are important because search engines such as Google rely upon them to understand and interpret the pages of a domain, which in turn contributes to how that page ranks. To get started, just head over to the Content 360 module. If you followed the Creating Your Project video about how to kick off crawls, then you should have some initial data to look through and start analysing here. As you can see, in this example there are 10,000 crawled pages and Content 360 provides a page-by-page breakdown of the performance for each. At a glance, you are able to see metrics such as the number of ranking keywords, number of internal and external links, as well as some sessions data, which comes from an integration with analytics. In this right-hand panel, there is a more detailed look at areas such as engagement, the keywords, the backlinks, and the issues. It is issues that we are most interested in here. For this homepage, there is one issue present, which is a duplicated meta description. Returning to the top of this module, there is a plus icon that allows you to apply filters to this data. I'm going to use the Pages filter, which groups together URLs by specific issues. These are pages that are excluded from a crawl, robots.txt or any no-index tags that you have set up to ensure that a page will not be crawled, pages not being available, 4xx error codes that are prohibiting the URL from being crawled by a search engine and or viewed by a user. You can update your access permissions to resolve any unwanted 403 forbidden codes, whereas with 404 not found codes, check if the page has been moved, renamed, or removed altogether, as any one of these can lead to a 404. Server issues. 5xx error codes that relate to internal server problems. A 500 code indicates that the server encountered an unexpected issue, and there are many potential triggers for this, including browser cache, corrupted data, and incorrect permissions. We recommend that you check your logs. A 503 code is usually temporary, normally generating if a server is overloaded or down for maintenance. These ones typically resolve themselves. Redirects. 3xx error codes that show page redirects. The two most common are 301 code, which is for permanent redirect from one URL to the other, and 302 for a temporary redirect. Your page authority gained from backlinks can also be transferred using redirects. Duplicate elements, for example, titles and/or descriptions. Duplication creates confusion for Google and can therefore damage your rankings, meaning it should be avoided. Missing elements, for example, titles, descriptions, and/or headings. These are all fundamental on-page SEO elements which Google relies upon to understand and pick up on your page, so if they're missing, you should add them. Short-long elements. If you are above or below the following recommended thresholds, you could look to improve. For body content, anything less than 100 words is considered short. For page title, the sweet spot is between 40 and 70 characters. And for page description, the sweet spot is between 120 and 160 characters. Broken links shows where internal or external links have broken. This is often down to making changes to a URL, such as the name, and the link has not been updated. It is easy to fix and ensures good user experience, as well as helping Google to rank your content. And then lastly are canonicals, which are a type of tag that lets Google know what the real version of your page is, and is especially useful when you have lots of duplicate or very similar content across your site. Authority shows any canonicals that exist on a URL that are not self-referential and can therefore possibly create mixed signals. Each of these issues can drag down the quality of a page or even make it invisible to a search engine, both of which are very damaging to a domain. For now, we will focus on just one of these filters. Applying this filter returns any pages that have a missing meta description. You can then use this insight and fix this problem on all affected URLs. Most changes to metadata are handled in the back end of a website. For instance, WordPress has a dedicated section for metadata. Once you have completed a fix, Content 360 will pick up on it in the next crawl of the domain and update the list of issues accordingly. And that's it. Be sure to check out the other videos in this series for more tips on getting meaningful SEO insights. See you!